Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
Okay, so sorry for I've been gone for a long time. For I've not made a long videos for like
He
let me
actually died and came back.
Minecraft trees won't be like. Okay, let me just check how long I've not been here for. I've not made a good long video. Um, so we just checked it, and it is apparently 4 months since I made remotely long video. So awkward interaction.
And
How long has it been?
last story time was 9 months ago.
Yeah.
So
So
he's very consistent, just like Simon says,
look, okay,
once a month.
I
He's
got
very
tired
consistent.
of this shit. Okay, I did not find the time. I had exams and all. So and I also got a headache. So finally, after a lot of procrastination, we have sat here. After calling him, we were supposed to make this video yesterday, which was which was supposed to be the 24th. Supposed to be 24th of March. So today we have decided to step on a topic. What the fuck is this? Oh, yeah. We have decided to come to a topic called our experiences at five-star hotels. So, will you like to go first, or should I go first?
You should go first because this is your channel.
Let's do a spin the wheel. I'll just put the spin the
I
wheel.
have I
So,
have a very short story. That's what I was about to say before you paused.
so I guess it's better if you start first because mine is pretty long. I might exaggerate it. So we have the spin the wheel here, Shivam and Akshat. I am the blue and he's red. So let's go ahead and Shivam.
Meh.
Ah! Fuck you. So go ahead.
So I'm not actually scared because my story is like 30 seconds long.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, the way you had a reaction that it was supposed to be me and suddenly just
So what was the topic? Five-star hotel
yeah,
first.
disasters
So
at
my
five
first time, my
hotels.
first time I went to the a five-star hotel was in Jaipur. I don't remember the name because I don't care about the hotel because I was a kid and I used to mess about and did not care about the facilities. So all I did was mess about and suddenly I broke a marble statue.
At your first time,
No, yeah, at the first day. I broke a marble statue which was near the lifts, which was a busy place. So I just
just smacked it
no,
on the
I
head like,
no, I by mistake
stop,
I
nigga.
hit the pigeon and the pigeon fell, and the
Pigeon.
statue the pigeon it had a pigeon like this. So the pigeon fell and the statue's hand broke. So so I casually walked away, and I was trying to act casual because I had I had the IQ of a 23-year-old. So I thought that if I act casual, no one will think that it is me instead of running. So I did that, and then
And
my
it
parent
worked.
and it did work, and it does work till this day. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I just said, but
His brain just went on lag mode for
then I met
55
my
seconds.
parents, and we were going to our room. So we saw the broken statue there, and my mother was like, who would be stupid enough to break that?"
You,
And
clearly.
I did not say that. I did not say anything, and I just went, I don't know. So that's it.
Guys,
And she still does not know to this day. And I don't care if she does because it has been 10 years.
his brain just went on meltdown mode for the past 55 seconds. Anyways, so that was all the disasters that you have ever done
No,
or has happened to you.
I've actually done a lot of things that I would not like to disclose on camera.
When they do not want to disclose it on camera,
No,
you know
it's
it's
actually
serious.
you might actually get terminated.
Oh,
It is so like offensive that I would not say it here.
oh, you're gonna tell me after I've closed the recording.
Sure. There are two instances actually.
Oh, you better tell me after the recording is done. But for now, the one that you can disclose right now is just that you broke a very expensive marble statue in a five-star hotel on your
Yes.
first day.
Yes.
Ouch. Well, my story does not consist of actually me messing up, but of me actually getting violated. So, I think it was what? Wait a minute. Sorry, after the short break, I just realized, yeah.
We had some very complicated maths equations.
Shut up. So, 2021, 1st of January, yeah, by the way, fun fact, my birthday is on 1st of January, New Year. Yeah, I know, I can feel your ass is burning. So, practically everybody celebrates my birthday, but they don't know it's my birthday. So,
Ha ha ha.
very funny. Anyways, so 2021, 10 a.m. 2021 10 a.m. 1st of January in India, in Aerocity. I woke up and we got into the car and we had a drive of 2 hours to Aerocity. That is, what are you doing with your face?
Bro, it just focuses so much on the color white that just feels like
You're becoming a demon. You're getting possessed in real time.
you try it.
My pupils are big enough. Anyways, so 10 a.m. we went on a 2 hour ride to the first ever five-star hotel I've ever been to, and this place was located in Aerocity, which is quite famous for its five-star hotels and quite a big area. It's actually Aerocity says it's indicates that it's an airport. You know, there are lots of airports there, and most travelers want to get the best of everything, like they want the best experience when they get there. So that's why, as a marketing scheme, they make it so that there are lots of five-star hotels around surrounding that area. So the first ever five-star hotel I went to was named Pullman. So if I were to, I've gone to like more than 3 or 4 five hotels now, and if I were to say, Pullman was not the best out of them all. Maybe not the worst. It was somewhere in between. I have gone to the worst one. It was not very
My
nice.
best one was in Thailand. It was like a hotel where the balcony was a swimming pool.
I'm afraid I don't really get to travel outside the country very much, unlike privileged people who have gone to Russia, Thailand, and China.
I have not gone to Thailand, China.
But you said that you looked at the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, my uncle, not me.
Oh. But
And I
still,
never said that.
you went to two different
And both
countries.
were for free.
Exactly, yeah, the Soviet Union.
I did not go to the Soviet Union. My grandfather did. I'm not 30 years
His
old.
grandfather used to work in it, but yeah, I get the point. So yeah, he went to Russia and Thailand. Unlike you, some of us are not so privileged, and the only two places I've ever been is Kenya and India, and
I
both
am
of
not
them.
privileged.
Kenya is literally in East Africa, you idiot. If I were to say, actually, the only times I've actually been to these countries is because I was raised in Kenya for 10 years, and then now I've come here, I've shifted here again for 5 years. I'm Indian. Let's just first clear out the fact that who is who. He is Shivam and he is Indian, and most of his childhood has been set in India. I am Akshat. I was born here, but my passport, my identity mostly was made in Kenya. So technically, I have Kenyan citizenship. If I want to stay there, I can stay there. I can give tax and all that. I don't need visa. I can go there any day I want. And so that my childhood was set in Kenya for 10 years till 2018. 2019, still like 2018 to 2019 it was there, and then I came here mid year. So after I came here, I think it was 2019, I came here in the July, and now it's been 5 years since I've been here. So the only times I've gone to any country was because of shifting and actually living, unlike you who has had to go to only trips, fun trips. Huh? You get to have fun everywhere. You can just go to a country and just chill there.
I cannot do that.
You do it. You did do that twice.
For free, not with money.
It doesn't matter. You got to
I
stay
cannot
there.
go, I can't go anywhere with money.
The only place I've ever been to that I actually like going to and made me feel like as if I was traveling a country was when I went to Masai Mara, which is a national park in Kenya itself. That's the only time I actually felt like I went on a vacation. While here, you went on 2 vacations for free.
And I was in third grade and I did not care about vacations because I was always mischievous. Doesn't matter where I was.
I was actually the quiet kid, to be honest.
I was very mischievous. I was very short-tempered.
Nah,
You
mate.
probably cannot see my face properly, but I have a lot of wounds that don't heal to this day. But
I was, to be honest, the one person who would just sit in the corner and not talk to anybody.
I
And
was
till this day,
I
I
was
am
a
that
very
person.
aggressive person.
Till date, I am the quiet kid who sits in the corner who nobody cares about. So he is one of the only few friends I have. I
He's a
have.
Sigma male.
Okay, no, I'm not Sigma, but I mean I might be Sigma, but fact. In fact, he is Sigma because he's fit, he's good at talking to people, and he's pretty well
I
rounded.
don't like talking to people. I like staying at home, but I have to. I don't
But
approach anyone. I only talk to people when they approach.
I mean, I approached him after like a lot of like self-actualizing and finally coming out of my introvert shell. But even after that, I've only got two friends. Well, three actually, because but the third one is my best friend who has been my childhood friend since I was like since I ever joined school. To be honest, so but that was because we were children. The only reason we are friends is because we're children. I never approached him. We just ended up coming to each other and just clicked. And 10 years later, no, what, 12 years later, here we are. He lives in Kenya still, and I've shifted to India, of course. And then I have him, and then I have Surya, who's another friend of mine. Anyways,
Surya,
12. Yeah, Surya is
you
also
have
my
a
good
friend
friend.
who's a god.
So, if you don't know what the context is, Surya is actually a god in our culture.
He's a sun god. Anyways,
Yeah, the sun
let's
god.
let's
Oh
carry on.
god. See, this is why I like making videos. I can just talk about shit on camera without worrying because I can do that on camera, not with any random person, of course. I told all of this to him like after what? 5 or 6 months after we were friends?
Yeah.
Or maybe even a year, maybe, I don't know.
It has not been a year. It has been more than a year.
We've been friends more than a year, of course, but I told you this
So it has
information along.
so
Yeah.
like 6 or 7 months.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so half a year to just say my actual identity. So, get the point. Anyways, see, let's get back to where we were, focusing on the point. So, I reach around like 12 or 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Not, no, 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 not 12 p.m. At Pullman. We check in, and the rooms are very excellent. I must say, the rooms were all of the rooms in fast hotels are good. To be honest, what's not there to like? The only thing is that none of the TVs work. Even imagine paying a 15 rupee Oyo. Okay, not for 15 rupees, but you can get it for like 100 rupees for an Oyo for like a couple of hours. And the TV over there is the exact same to the TV you get in a 5-star hotel room. What's the TV? Why does literally no hotel provide a proper TV connections? I don't know. Even the best of them. But I didn't really care about that since I had my phone and I had internet, so I was way better. I was way above that. So so after, but this is not where things start to get rough. And wait, it was not 1st January, in fact, it was 31st of December actually. We were one day before so that we could celebrate on 1st January in the hotel itself. So I spent the entire day, you know, messing around with shit, learning how the toilets work in these hotels because let's be honest, we never understood it. I went into the bath. Yeah, I went into the bath, bathtub. We don't have that bathtub in India as a proper commodity. We usually use the shower head straight away. So
And sometimes the bucket.
Yeah, the bucket and mug. Yeah, that's the only two sources we have for actual
I mean,
showering.
we can buy a
Bathtub
bathtub
if you really want.
in a mall or any like furniture or whatever you call that.
Yeah, you. I mean, it's not completely impossible, but as in normal traditions, we
It
don't do
does
it.
not come installed.
Yeah, pre-installed when you buy a home or something. No, you have to personally buy it and modify it and all that. So, I was messing around. I took a bath. Finally, I in the bathtub after learning about it and all. Now, shift starts going down at 12 a.m. of New Year. Of New Year or 1st of January. So the moment I came there, we were actually moving there for like 5 hours. There we were like just I think you can understand by my stomach that I eat a lot, and there was a unlimited large ass buffet. There was meat, there was fish, there was all kinds of fish, there was cheese, there was everything. To be honest, you can't even
He
imagine.
likes meat on his mouth.
I will slap the absolute hell out of you. I am
No, you don't.
vegetarian. I am vegetarian, okay? I'm vegetarian.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. So I was kind of disgusted by, like looking at pigs. I've never had a problem. Like, if somebody was non-vegetarian, I'll tell you, like, my own theory of it. You will go against me. I will shut the fuck up and
I don't
stick.
like pigs. I don't like cows.
Because,
As meat.
yeah, pigs and cows in our personal tradition are completely banned. Big no-no. We
Even in
cannot.
Muslim tradition, pigs are banned.
Yeah, in Muslim and Indian, pigs and cows are absolutely big no no. No matter even if you eat chicken or any of these other things, cow and pig big no no, big no no. Even
They're
no
banned.
matter what.
First of all, they're
That's
banned.
why India is one of the only country is the only country in the world where the burgers are actually made of potato and not beef, not beef or steak or whatever. It's the only place where you can get this kind of burger.
Yes.
You can try and go to any country ever. You will never get a potato burger. You will only get a burger which has steak in it.
So we have a challenge for you. Try to find a country which has a potato burger.
Other than India. Yeah. How about you go
Yes.
down there? Huh?
Yeah. Travel and tag us when you travel so that we also get signs.
Yeah, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the closure. Anyways, it's been 17 minutes. I hope I'm not completely
Okay,
disappointing
now
you.
with the story.
So after like eating a lot and then 12 a.m. coming, everybody goes wild. Some of the people are the most sophisticated eaters, British and all. They're eating steak, and the moment 12 a.m. hits and the music starts, the crowd goes wild, wild. They're like animals. They're literally all over the place dancing like freaking fishes. They look like fish out of the water. And introverts, we understand the situation more because we don't dance. We are on the side of the stadium, of wherever the place is, and we just look at it and we are in awe. That please stop, let me go. This is the kind of situation introverts are mostly in. But the problem comes with my mom is an extrovert, big extrovert. She,
Everybody's mom is an extrovert.
to be honest, yeah. So my mom goes to the DJ. She says it's my son's birthday, and guess what? 12 a.m. on a New Year night where people are wanting to enjoy. This is happening after like half an hour. Happy birthday to you. Thankfully, there was no cake at least. Thankfully, I was not sitting on a table with everyone surrounding me. At least that was not the situation. But for 5 minutes, in a five-star hotel for the matter, and on a New Year, keep that in mind. This is very rare. Happy birthday actually went on, and people stared at me and started dancing around me. This is an introvert's worst nightmare. I swear, literally, I felt like I wanted the ground to break open, swallow me, close it open, and burn me in magma. I just thinking about it gives me cringe memories, secondhand embarrassment. Oh god, ouch. But this was not the point where it was a disaster. The disaster comes 2 hours later. 2 a.m. in the morning. My brother is a very big extrovert. My cousin brother. My cousin sister, my cousin brother, and me were in one room. Usually, this is how we do it. Us three in another room. My little brother, my real little brother, and my parents sleep in another room because we like it this way. It makes it better. The distribution is better. So my stupid brother, who has been in the hotel for the first time, went down with the card of the room. We had two, so it was okay. He went down, and the problem was my sister, who's another extrovert, could not go down since the one card room was the second card room was used to actually power the room so that we had electricity. Otherwise, the electricity shuts down. So she can't leave, and both of us start crazily calling him, trying to get his attention no matter how. We are calling him, calling him, calling him. More than 50 calls later, my sister gets fed up. She's like, take care of the room, goes out, grabs his ass, and brings him home.
Why? Why? He did not have to grab the ass.
Stop taking it literally. I'm joking, okay? This did not happen actually. What happened is that at the exact moment she went down, she looked around, and guess what? I swear I'll literally kill somebody thinking about this. Okay. What happens is my brother is moving around with some bee. Some random bee. Side of the road. And then they were actually were coming up, and my sister decided to follow along. So she went around and tried to confront them on, like, straight face. So they were coming to the room. I opened the door. I saw Riddhi coming from here. I saw them coming from there. So Riddhi goes, tells them, what is up, Moksha? What is happening? And then this is like comedic part. So apparently the girl thinks she's like really old, like considering that he was only like 16 at the time. She was like 20. She was like 20 years old, and she thinks that she's on a date. Because look at what's happened next. My sister goes, she says that, yeah, Moksha, what's going on? What's happening in Hindi? And guess what the girl says? The girl is aware of this tactic, and so she thinks that my sister is actually the girlfriend of, the man that's standing beside her. So she says, I'm his sister. Oh god, the things that go happen next. Then Riddhi freaks out like, what? I'm his sister, you idiot. Who are you? I don't know you. And guess what? She's supposed to be the most mature out of all. She's the one who makes the best decisions. Mox is an idiot, okay? He's an actual idiot. He's literally an idiot. I am too young to deal with this because I'm too small. Genuinely. And she's the most smartest out of us all to deal with these kind of situations. I'm better in like education, science, and math and all. I can understand them better than her. So, but in social situations, she can deal the best. Mox just goes out. Wah, fine, whatever. Let's just go. Whatever. Riding cars with random girls and all. My sister is the mature one in this field. The situation that happens next shocks me to the core, and I want to kill someone so bad.
Yeah, he actually did kill someone.
Stop it. Shh. You're supposed to be reacting to this. I've not told you the story before. You don't find anything of this shocking. You're just smiling to the camera for the
I'm
past
trying to
5
listen.
minutes. So, guess what? They laugh a bit. They have a little awkward interaction for like 5 seconds, and guess what? She says, अच्छा तू चलेगी हमारे कमरे में. They had a room right next to us, and what I said just meant, all right, will you come with us in the next room? And guess what? This mature girl who's supposed to deal with this in a responsible way goes and says, yeah, chalo, and which means yes, let's go. And I start freaking out. I'm like, what? This is not how I was expecting this to go down. You're supposed to say no, grab Moksha's collar and drag him in. That was what was supposed to happen in my brain. That's what my simulation ran. She did the complete opposite and actually went into that room. And I panicked. I was like, oh my god, what do I do now? I'm alone, and my brother and sister have gone there. Maybe they drugged them. What if they killed them? By the way, this girl does not even know of my awareness yet. She thinks I'm a random dude. This girl is not aware that I'm their little brother. So I'm like, Riddhi, Mox, let's go back in. And guess what? For a good 1 hour, half an hour, they stalled me, went inside, and there are more than 5 dudes in that room. 5 half naked dudes.
That's really cool.
No, like the shirts were off, but their pants were not. So, and
I heard that.
guess what? Their parents, the girl's parents, the 20-year-old girl's parents were sitting in that same room, drinking Coke and beer.
Acha, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Coca-Cola and
I
beer.
thought I
No,
thought
no, 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 no. Disclosure, not.
I thought you went to America.
No, no, no. We're not talking about the illegal substance. So they were drinking beers, and I was shocked. So I went inside the room, and I was freaking out because there was another girl who was half naked. So I go in, and these two idiot bastards tell the girl and tell the parents that I am their little brother. Guess what? The parents were in they were high. They make me sit and start giving myself details about myself. That this is happening to an introvert. This is violation. They sit me down and they start asking me, "Where are you from? What age are you? What are you going to do now? Huh? What is that?"
What are you going to do now? Call the
I
police?
don't know. I freaked out. I literally said, "They think I'm having a panic attack or something," but I was. And guess what? The girl was also in some deep ass, but I don't know what kind of drugs. I don't know what happened. I don't know what kind of stuff she was high on or what was happening with her right now. I don't know who gave her this wrong ass materials, but she comes to me and something comes in her brain to ask a 12-year-old child that, have you ever kissed anyone? And I was like, no. Well, obviously not like this, but I said no. And they were like, anybody, like your grandma, your mom. And I was like, oh! I choked on my own spit at that moment. I was like, okay, this is not the correct place to be. And guess what? They offered me nachos after that. And I am very certain that there was something in that nachos because there was some white powder on top of it. I'm not going to disclose what that is. I don't know. I don't know. There was some white powder on the nachos. And I
Probably
was.
chalk.
Yeah, probably chalk, like just candy or chalk, something. So I go there. So I realized that I ate one chip, but I removed the stuff off of it because I thought it was like paper or something. I didn't know what is that at that time. So I ate it. I started feeling like lightheaded, and my eyes started getting all droopy. So I was like, "This is." I quickly rushed out the conversation. I quickly rushed out the conversation and started leaving the room. And the moment I stepped outside the room, I dashed towards my room. I dashed. Like some people would have seen me and gone like, "Oh God, Fat Sonic is here." I lit-
Ah.
I literally ran towards my room. And the girl saw this because suddenly your boy's at the gate, and 5 seconds later he's halfway across the hall. That seems to catch attention. So I reached my room and I'm like, oh, I'm like internally killing myself with my own hydrochloric acid. Dude, stop making such jokes.
Dude, I just said you should come here. Just
Why should I come?
I don't know. You look at the panda. They can see the panda. That's why.
Why? So what? It's just background. Look at that map. That map is literally effed up.
But that is a map. But that is a panda.
So what does this panda? What did the panda do to you, huh?
No, you're gonna get memed in the comment section.
Fine, whatever. I don't sleep with pandas anyway. That's just my sister's toy.
You just sleep here.
Yeah, I sleep here. But
With that panda.
no, I threw it out. I put it here. Sit it
You are.
down.
Why do you do that? You can just
Well,
throw it
my
out of
sister.
the balcony.
No, my sister gave it to me. It's a dear gift. I will not disrespect her gift
I
like
mean,
that. So, anyways, I flipped. I'm having a panic. I'm running around the room like a half psycho man. Some might say that I was actually high on that white powder. Chalk. Yeah, I was high on that chalk. So I'm literally. By the way, it wasn't halfway across the hall. It was just like one room away. But I ran halfway across the hall, came back and went into the room. Don't ask me why. I was panicking. So I'm like giving them signatures that come here, stop. Wait a second, somebody's at the door. Please excuse my manners. So I'm back. So I start signaling them to please come. And after 5 minutes of begging and pleading that please come, please man, stop it. It's a children's channel. Family. I'm trying to be more
what do
family
you
friendly. Dude, it's supposed to be family friendly to most extent. Trying to make it as friendly as possible. You know exactly. You know exactly what you did. You know exactly what you did. Okay, I do not need to tell you, or I will not point it out either. Anyways, so after 5 minutes of begging and pleading, they finally get into the room, and I closed the door and I went full sicko mode on them. I was like, "What are you doing? Are you crazy? Are you literally idiot? It's my birthday. How can you do this to me? How can you literally make me feel like this when it's literally I'm supposed to be the most happy person on earth right now? You literally made me feel like as if I was literally getting violated." And you are idiots too. Why did you go into the room? And I was like full sick. I knew I was like Moksh is an idiot. Whatever. He went down. He met this girl. Fine. Whatever. He's an idiot. He's supposed to be like that. He's a literal dumbass. So I go like that, but I went to Riddhi and I'm like, he's that and all that. No, the entire rant. Like, you're supposed to be the mature one. What happened to you? And she's like, I just went, I felt like grabbing her neck and throwing her out of the balcony at that time. But I calmed myself down. I'm like, what the hell were you thinking about? What is wrong with you? And she just went sorry, and I'm like, I'm telling mom so bad, but they start like begging and pleading me to like, please don't. It's the first time I've ever come to Fire Hotel. My mom will never bring us back here, and Moksha was the one who's pleading the most because he wants to do it again. He just wants an opportunity. So he's like begging and pleading that please, we'll never come to a fast hotel again if you say it. And I feel, look, at the end of the day, they're still my brothers and sisters, and I guess whatever it is, let it go. It happened, it happened. So I'm like, fine, whatever. And he gave me his phone to play Among Us. At that time, it was popular. So I went to play Among Us for the past 2 hours, for the next 2 hours. And guess what? They actually went down, but they met this girl again. It turns out that this time she was completely normal. They come back, they're like, she was completely normal, but we didn't talk to her. She was like, hey guys, how are you? And we were like, they just turned around and walked away. That's what they said. So I'm like, good. But they said that now she was completely normal. Like now, I think her things went down, her levels went down, but they still say that whatever she has done, she has made you feel bad. We've made you feel bad, so we just turned around and walked away. And but now the worst part is that now I can't threaten that with that anymore because guess what? According to my parents, that's okay. Whatever, let it go. According to my parents, which is absolutely wrong because how can they do that, but and get away while I drop a cup and they go all sicko mode on me. So, anyways, finally, after a 34-minute rant, this video is finally over. I think I'll upload this raw. I don't think I think I'll upload this raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and
Eh,
FGT out.